Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. You look at Indiana.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a letdown. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little. But they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Right side. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Taking a look at Indiana. They want to make a statement here in the first game of this series.
Well, coming out strong is the best way to set the tone. A big win can last deeper into the playoffs as well.
Now here's Black. Wagner with a steal. Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. With the drive. Baseline jumper. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And here's Fox. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, that's a strong finish. Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. To stop the run. The shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he makes it. Towns has got 7.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
From downtown, Towns can't get it to go.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Here's Flag. And some solid defense from Towns. New York working the ball around now. To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Here's Black. Pass to Okongwu. The layup misses. New York leading by 4. Here's Towns. Oh!
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Pat. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with Indiana's head coach. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Porzingis sets a screen. Wagner outside. Here's the 3. Indiana with a rebound. In transition, here come the Pacers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now here's Wagner. No points yet. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Murray Boyles. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Okongwu. There's a minute 17 left now in the first quarter. Here's Black. Oh, misses the dunk. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Salon. Gets the three to fall.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Okongwu, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Salon. Fires for three. Okongwu with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Flagg. Pass to Okongwu. It's stolen. Outside Oubre. Box for 3. And that's not going to go. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Salon on the take, and he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
Now here's Simon. Up top, Oubre. And Salon on target from range. Salon, he's got 8 points.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Now here's Simons. He's scoreless. Outside Mathurin. Drummond grabs the miss.
Ooh, he got a little ahead of himself there, and it cost him dearly.
Here's Jones. Outside Reeves. Left side Jones. Pass to Drummond. Jones, his shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Simons outside. Outside Oubre. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. And the Knicks lead by 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside, Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Salon. Off target from three-point range. And here's Indiana now. Simons with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Here's Salon. Give him 8. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Simons. Following the bucket by the Pacers.
Digging deep. Simons to the hole himself.
Here's Reeves. Outside Jones. Simons with a steal. Here's Salon. And the three off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
New York making a switch here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 5. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And now Indiana on the fast break. Here's Alexander Walker. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Drummond. Outside Jones. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Three-pointer, Fox. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Fox. He's got 9. Into the lane. Downhill. Fox looks unstoppable.
Oh, he's starting to percolate now in the second quarter.
Outside, Alexander Walker. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Salah. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Knick lead. Now here's Reeves. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Wagner looking it over. Simons outside. It's stolen by Dunn. And he misses the fast break layup.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's Simons. And he dunks it down.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Johnson. Done. No good on the three. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Wagner Wagner for three. And Reed pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Wagner with a screen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Johnson. And the shot falls short that time.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
There's Simons with a three. Oh, swiped away. Here's Exum. And it's New York with a rebound.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Reed with it. Still without a bucket. Picked by Reed. Done with it. Now guarded by Simons. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Wagner outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half, and now 1 for 5.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Now Reed. Just 5 on the clock. From 13. Towns with a rebound. And so Simons will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Driving to the basket. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York leading by 11. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Substitutions here.
Nicely done. 2 minutes remaining in the
And here's Fox.
2 minutes.
He's got 11. Clock at 6. And again, the Knicks missing. Pacers trail by 11. Over to the wing. Pass to Black. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Now here's Fox. There's the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Now here's Fox. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot here. And it's Matkovic missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Come on now, that's easy money.
New York leading by 5. Fox with the ball. Pass to Matkovic. Stop the drought. Counted from distance. Matkovic has got his first 3 points of the game. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Knicks out.
52.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Okoro. Soft touch off the glass.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
It's Fox with a drive. Pass to Walsh. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Walsh. New York leading by 6. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Drummond. Okoro on the wing. Drummond inside. Back to Alexander Walker. Drummond with the screen. 5 on the clock. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Wagner for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Oh, the release, the height. Reeves really knows his three-point shot inside and out.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Okoro outside. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
It's Fox with a drive. Close range bucket for De'Aaron Fox.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Now Drummond. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Towns, right side. Stolen by Drummond. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Jones. Back to Alexander Walker. Outside Reeves. Just 2 to shoot. And it's New York with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now Wagner. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And here's Drummond. Outside, Alexander Walker.
That's what we call embracing the physicality of the game. Andre Drummond, never afraid of taking contact.
That one's off.
At the line.
Good on the second one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
New York leading by 4. Simons, right side. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. It's Mathurin with a drive. Oh, he jammed it!
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Mathurin.
Mathurin, no good on the free throw. And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 6. And he nails it!
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Simons outside. Oh, wow!
What a make by Simons. Ready to produce under pressure.
For 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Black with it. Now guarded by Simons. Here's Flag. And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Just tremendous poise on an important possession. Flag has nerves of steel.
And it's Simons penetrating. Oh, he can't jam it home. Here's Flag. Pass it in.
And 0 fear. Cooper Flag, the rook, born for the moment.
And that one misses. Outside Mathurin. "56 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Flag. Now Okongwu. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Salo. Jacks up a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Here's Flag. For the win. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Drives to the hoop.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Black outside. Now Okongwu. Oh, and Towns with the block.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
Flag fires. And yes, sir. Hits the wide open James. New York trailing. Now here's Fox. And he drives in. Jams it home.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Ooh, the three doesn't go. And so it's New York with it. Fox outside. Now Towns. It's stolen by Okongwu. Puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Salone. Now Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Now Okongwu. Lots of room. Oh, it's off target.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Fox. Here he goes. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone's pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Fox with the ball. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with the 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Counted. Another time. And we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now. Here we go. Now Jones. Let's loose for 3. Money from 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Salone. Jones rips down the board. Indiana leading by 3. Oh, the stuff!
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Penetrating. The Knicks with the rebound. From downtown. No.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Beyond the arc. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
If shot goes up, you've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Simons. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Okoro outside. Now Reeves. Yes, sir! Count it!
And you know, Reeves has put a ton of work into that floater, and now he relies on it.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Wagner outside. Towns on a screen. Towns throws it down.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
And here's Reeves. Simons with a steal. And they're running. Fox.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Oh, Andre Drummond in a big moment with a big bucket. Yes, sir.
And here's New York now. And Fox, here we go. And he slams it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Pocket 6. Drummond inside.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Fox can't get the three. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15.
Now here's Reeves. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's Indiana winning this one. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Taking a look at New York. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around to try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Take a look at New York. At this point, Greg, they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to win this series.
And in round one, coaching becomes a huge factor. You've seen what you're up against. Now it becomes a question of who can make better adjustments on the fly.
And so here is Indiana, following the miss by Porzingis. Okongwu's shot is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
And Okongwu slams it in.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Here's Murray Boyd. Here's Flag. Down low. Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
That's a really nice pass. This is why they like to get the ball to Flag and let him be the decision maker.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Towns in the corner. Takes the three. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Okongwu. No good with the layup. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now Fox to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Pass to Matkovic. To the middle. And stolen by Okongwu. Well Pope with a wide open look. And the Pacers another three.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Out to the right wing. Browns down low. He has yet to score. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Towns with the steal. Fox from outside. And Towns throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And look at how Fox is able to force the issue there, keeping the pressure on and just seems to keep the defense on its heel. Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Oubre with the steal. And finished off by Oubre.
Taking back the lead once more, giving these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Black. Hopping on the board. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Black. They trail by 1. Caldwell Pope outside. He's working for Okongwu and finds him. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Towns.
Well, to me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his defense.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so it's New York with it. In the corner, it's Oubre. Three-pointer. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Knicks out front, leading by just 2.
The Pacers, 19.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The Knicks leading by 3. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Here's Alexander Walker. Reeves outside. Driving inside. Knicks with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Okoro. Indiana moving the ball around to the inside. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Here's Simon. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Pacers trailed by 3. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one misses. To the paint. Here's Oubre. The kick out to Simons. Pass to Walsh. Back to Simons. 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Here's Okoro. Covered by Oubre. A nice shot by Okoro.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Matkovic. Buries it from three-point range. Matkovic has got 5.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
The Knicks leading by 4. Oubre outside. And again, New York with the triple.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Down low, Matkovic. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed off.
No good on that. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
To the wing right side. Back to Reeves. They get the rebound. Okoro wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here he goes. Oh, the hold on that Pruden.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Free throw drops for Alexander Walker.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Here's Dillingham. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Reeves. Yep, that one goes. Reeves has got his first points in this one.
And you see the skill of Reeves there, the sweet little floater.
Here's Dillingham. And it's blocked. Here's Okoro. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
Here's Solon. And it's off from three-point range. Reeves with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Pass to Okoro. Now, Alexander Walker. Outside, Jones. Reeves outside. This one for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Solon. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trailed by 5. That one's not going to go. .24 seconds left in the first half. Dillingham with it. Shoots the 3. And Solon gets it to go. Solon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. Inside. The Knicks pull it in.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. The Knicks leading by 8. Fox feeling it out a bit. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Johnson outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Exum. Lock at 6. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Exum's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Indiana.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Now, Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Reed. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Dunn misses. The Knicks leading by 9. To the middle. Stolen away. They break it out. 5 on 3. Power down with both hands.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. And it's Wagner missing. Pass to Exum. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Towns. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, Fox. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Big time slam by Carl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Pass to Reed. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And here is Fox. Here's Wagner. Back to Fox. Here's Towns. Outside, Fox. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Drains the three-pointer. Solon's got 6.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
John misses. The Knicks leading by 10. It's Fox with the draw.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Fox. At the elbow, it's Wagner. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Fox with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Solon. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've got a lot of productivity from other players.
The Knicks leading by 10. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Let's hear it for your Knicks 7-half squad.
And here are the Knicks now. Oubre outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the quarter, Porzingis bangs home the trifecta. Porzingis has got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
Yeah, defense has to be more cognizant of Kristaps Porzingis. This guy will burn you from the corner.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Reeves outside. Here's Jones. And Jones keeps it in.
Oh, my goodness. Taking flight, Derek Jones, all the way to the top of the stairs.
That's to Porzingis. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 5. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by New York. Got a piece of it. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Okoro. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A tremendous poise from Okoro on that play. Takes the contact, concentrates through the finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Screen by Porzingis. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Knicks lead by 8. And after a quick break,
46.
and we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Murray Boyle.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Have a look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will back and make some tough shots like that.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Wags got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Here's Wags. And he banks in the layup. Wags got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Left side, Simons. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Oubre. Latrey. And Porzingis gets the 3. And the Knicks lead by 8.
I mean, how do you guard a 7'3" guy who can drain the 3 with great regularity? The range is ridiculous.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Oubre on the wing. Out to Porzingis. Outside, Simons. Back to Porzingis. From down in the low post, it goes.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trying. Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
A nice shot by Black.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside, Fox. Layup, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Rebounded by Towns.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox. It's deflected. 6 to shoot.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Reeves fires. No good from 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Towns. Oh, the shake. Oh, the dunk.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Outside, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
De'Aaron Fox.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Flag. Count it.
And you know how many big games Flag played in college, but he looked really comfortable taking the shot there.
Wagner. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 7.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. De'Aaron Fox.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. On offense, here are the Pacers. Trailing by 4. And he commits the intentional foul. Nifty move. He gets the bucket on the way in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Fox. Here's Salon. 5 on the clock. Now Towns. Flag with the rebound.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
To tie it up. Okongwu. Good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And Indiana making a change here. Here's Fox. Mathurin. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Murray Boyd. To take the lead. Towns with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for the New York Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now Wagner. Here's Towns. And stolen by Drummond. 3-on-3. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Fox goes in. Outside, Towns. Down he goes for three.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Can't get it. The Knicks with the lead. Shoots the three. Zips it up. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. There's the try. Towns with the rebound. And here are the Knicks now. Outside Fox. Oh, what a finish.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Here's White. One-handed.
All right, Woodsy. We see you Cooper Flag put on a show with that.
Free throw good. Flag.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations?
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball.
He takes it in, rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And down goes the three.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
Hyman with the drive.
Stepping it up. There's the shot-making ability of Simon.
Flag. The response. Slamming it home.
That is a big-time bucket by a big-time player. Cooper Flag already building his legacy. Turning into a sensation in a hurry. Get your tickets to see Simon.
Now Caldwell Pope. Now Flag. Pocket six. Got it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a three off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely good.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.